Hi again, Panther fans, and welcome to this week's Press Box Preview. Dave Cohen from the Radio Network booth here at Georgia State Stadium. It's homecoming week here at Georgia State in 2018. Looking forward to having a great crowd out here on Saturday for Georgia State football's homecoming game. Panthers will be hosting the Chanticleers of Coastal Carolina. Game time, 2 p.m. Join us on the radio live from the Plaza at 12:30, along with Harper LaBelle and Sam Crenshaw. You can tune us in on 92.9 The Game FM and 88.5 FM WRES. We'll be out in the Plaza previewing the Georgia State Coastal Carolina homecoming game. Game will also be shown on ESPN+. Matt Stewart and Wayne Gandy will have the call. Homecoming activities all week on the Georgia State campus. You can visit homecoming.gsu.edu for all the event details. Couple of details you may want to know about. The golf cart parade Saturday morning will start on campus. It will finish in the Gold Lot at the stadium at around 11:30 a.m. Parking lots will open at 10 a.m. The Panther Walk will take place right at 12 noon. You can welcome in head coach Sean Elliott and the Panthers to the stadium. And then the gates to the stadium will open to the fans at 12:30. Also, the Georgia State Alumni Association will be hosting a big tailgate party for homecoming on the Plaza before the game. A reminder that there's a clear bag policy as well here at the stadium on game day. You can visit gsugameday.com for details. A couple of other special events set to take place homecoming day at the stadium on Saturday. The 2018 Georgia State Athletics Hall of Fame class will be introduced between the first and second quarters of the football game, and the homecoming court will take place on the field at halftime. News and notes as we get set for Georgia State Coastal Carolina homecoming game here at Georgia State. First of all, it'll be a Breast Cancer Awareness Day here at the Georgia State Stadium in conjunction with the AutoNation Cure Bowl. So the nets that go up behind the goalposts when a field goal or a point after attempt is being attempted, those nets will be pink. And again, this is in conjunction with the AutoNation Cure Bowl, the bowl that Georgia State won last year. Panthers will also be wearing white helmets with pink Panther logos, and they'll also be wearing pink gloves on the field. Again, breast cancer awareness at Georgia State Stadium. Some other news and notes. Quarterback Dan Ellington currently third in the Sun Belt Conference in total offense. Dan averaging 256 yards a game. He has scored 12 touchdowns, combination passing and running. And wide receiver DeAndre Champagne. You remember him. He caught that winning touchdown against Kennesaw State. He's coming off a 2-touchdown reception game last Thursday night at Arkansas State. DeAndre has 3 touchdowns on the season. Georgia State 2-5, 1-2 in the Sun Belt Conference. Coastal Carolina will come into Atlanta 4-3 overall, 1-2 in the Sun Belt Conference. Their ground game pretty good, third in the Sun Belt Conference, 11th nationally. They average 252 rushing yards a game. You'll see the names Marcus Outlow and C.J. Marble. Those are their 1-2 running backs. And they also use 3 quarterbacks, most notably Kilton Anderson and Bryce Carpenter. They play a version of the spread option. So looking forward to seeing Coastal Carolina here at the stadium on Saturday. Georgia State and Coastal Carolina for the second time. Georgia State beat them last year up in Conway, South Carolina. For planning purposes, Georgia State at home again next Saturday. Bobcats of Texas State will be here at the stadium. Tickets available online at georgiastatesports.com. You can also call the ticket office at 404-413-4020. Again, this has been your Press Box Preview. A little bit of news and information as we get you ready for Georgia State's homecoming football game against the Chanticleers of Coastal Carolina. Again, we'll kick it off Saturday at 2 Eastern Time here at Georgia State Stadium. Until next week, this is Dave Cohen. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the radio.